Here it is, guys. Glenfield Model 60. I just have a cheap 4x32 scope on it. So it's only a 4-power scope. I have a target set up at 100 yards. And I know I'm probably expecting a lot. But if I can get it on the paper, I'll be pretty happy. I got a wind kind of coming at me. It's kind of blowing directly at me, kind of from the right a little bit. So we'll see how we can, if we could even hit the paper down there. I'll be pretty excited. Back in a minute. Alright guys, hey, I'm going to shoot a few rounds from right here. I've got a target at 100 yards. I got a, I don't know, pretty good breeze coming at me and slightly from my right. So I'm kind of bucking the wind and I don't know what I'm going to get. I put it out there at 100 yards just for grins, just to see if I can hit anything. So I'm shooting Remington Golden Bullets, and let's put a few down range and see what we get. Well, I'm guessing that's all this time. My target fell down. So I've got another target here that I was just shooting a gun at. Well, I only had 2 rounds left anyway, which those were nearly bullseyes. So for the giggle factor, I'm going to go down and see just how bad that target looks. I'll walk down there and then I'll turn you back on and let you check it out too. Unless it's really that embarrassing. Should be 8 rounds in the target. I was shooting at the center of the target, so we'll see. Back in a minute. Well, there's the target. Followed over in all its glory. I don't know. I shot 8. I see 5. And I see a couple lower ones, so I got quite a bit of drop there, but we are at 100 yards. And 22s, as far as I'm concerned, are 50-yard rifles. So for grins, let's set this up at 50 yards. Back in a bit. Well, I kind of wish I'd brought a tripod. I'd set it down by the target. I wasn't really planning on making video today, but what the heck, you know. I was out here with some friends. We were shooting. A friend of mine brought out his a 77 22, which is kind of like a 10-22, but it's a bolt action. And he brought out a couple of, I guess, World War II trainers that were pretty cool to see. I didn't get to shoot them, and I don't blame him. But we're planning a good rimfire day for possibly this weekend, and we'll be setting up a few targets and seeing what we can shoot at. If we can find some private land to shoot on, it'd be even better, because maybe we get some blow up stuff too, just to have some real fun. But I got a target. I tried that 100 rounds and grouped them all, grouped 5 of them out of 8, down in the lower right, about a 8-inch spread to them, which sucks, but it is 100 yards, and I do have a good stiff breeze blowing at me. Sorry, my hair's not really long enough to see the wind tussle my hair. But I've got 10 loaded up. I'm going to put them right towards the middle of the target and see how they wind out. Oh, maybe we won't yet. I'm going to go put my target back up. Back in a minute. One of these days I'll bring a real rest. Don't fall over again. I suppose it helped to chamber around, huh? All right. You know what? I think I'm going to put 5 more down. And we're going to use the lower right. From a locked position on the bolt, you let the bolt go home. It won't pick up that first round because of the way the lifter is up already. When the bolt goes home, it'll drop the lifter and bring the next round up under the lifter. So you got to pull it back a second time to pop that round in there. Lower left. And I'm just going to try to control my breathing and take my time here. Alright, I'm going to go down and get my target because now it's about time for me to be heading out. I got to go to work today. So I'm going to go get my target and I'll take a picture of it before, well, I'll get back on the video and I can get it back up here. Back minute. Hey guys, I'm going to pick up the camera here and show you a little better. The center target, there's the center area there. That was my first 10 rounds at 50 yards. Okay. This upper left, where you can see what, 3, and there's a 4th round way over here. That was the one I did offhand. And then I shot this 5-round group. And my last one was over here. I know the wind is kind of being havoc here, but you're never going to have perfect. So I know that at 50 yards, I'm shooting a little to the right. I know that now. When the wind is blowing hard, I'm shooting a little to the right from where it's coming today. When it's not blowing too bad, I'm pretty close on. Maybe a little low, but I sighted it in at 30 yards and I can put 5 of them right in that middle part there, that middle 1-inch square at 30 yards, and that's pretty good. I consider that, you know, semi-automatic rifles are not as accurate as a bolt action. That's why snipers have bolt action rifles. There are some that are pretty good. This is one of them I consider pretty darn good. My Stevens 987, once I get it back in the stock, I'll bring it out and do the same bunch of shooting with that as I did with the Glenfield today. I did find another Glenfield just like this one, and I may have to get it just for giggles because it's such a sweet shooting gun. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go put all this together, get it posted probably in the next day or two, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. I want everybody to stay safe out there. God bless. Please leave comments, subscribe to the channel. I'm always open to comments. Any suggestions for videos, leave them in the comment section. I do my very best to get back to comments as soon as possible, but I can't get back to them right away all the time because I'm working. But I do get back to them as soon as I can. So, again, stay safe, God bless, and have a fantastic day. That's all for now.